Correctly with the correct amount.
D20 Radio, where gamers roll.
www.d20radio.com.
Yeah, so we show up at the Luxor, and you smell blood.
Oh, that is a problem.
Blood and sulfur.
A slightly worse problem. He'll stop for a moment, like, because we're all getting out of the car, right? Like, we just arrived, we're getting out of the car, and he immediately smells the blood, and then following the sulfur, and he's gonna be like, Voltaire, do you smell that sulfur? And the blood?
Blood, no. Sulfur I can smell from miles away.
What do you think?
I'm praying Nikolai is as strong as he thinks he is, because he was very angry and he has the power to access a lot of nasty things.
Well, he said that he was planning on attacking the Excalibur and Sanguinizar, but not a Luxor, right?
As powerful as Nikolai is, demons do have a mind of their own.
Best be prepared then, I guess.
Does Cayden follow his nose?
Is it in the general direction of the Luxor, as in are we all going to be going that anyway? Or is it, like, to the side?
Well, it's in the building, but, like, there's a path to the smell that Cayden can follow.
Excellent.
Y'all want to follow? I don't particularly want to go by myself, like some people.
Me or...
Yeah, he's talking.
Oh, towards Rian. Absolutely towards Rian.
Rian just sighs and rolls his eyes at the comment and follows behind Cayden.
Joan slips her wand out of her pocket.
Voltaire puts his hand in his pocket.
Rian's also drawing both of his pistols, but keeping them at the sides for the time being.
Cayden's reaching in, pulling out his blessed brass knuckles and putting it over the wrist, the hand that holds his cane.
Right. I would like to remind you all, you are entering a public building. So ones
bad idea.
Should probably not pull them out. Putting your hand in their area, maybe.
He's doing that instead, drawing them.
But Joan has a stick. That's not going to get her in a lot of trouble.
Voltaire has his hand in his pocket. Yeah. It just so happens that it is clutching his blessed combat knife / dagger from way back when.
Mm-hmm. So Cayden's he won't wear the brass knuckles because that will stand out still. So he'll keep his hand in his pocket towards it.
Stand out. Okay. We all look so messed up already. I don't know about standing out.
True, but there's a difference with standing out and like
carrying a weapon openly.
Anyway, we go in.
Yep, so we go in and everything seems normal right now.
I don't like it.
Is Rian making a perception check?
Yes.
What's your perception?
2 yellow, 1 green.
You notice a strange lack of security guards.
Cayden will make a perception check now that they're inside the building. Why not?
All right, so yeah, you also notice there are no security guards to be seen at all. And also, Cayden can track the smell where it's coming from. It's coming from a specific area.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
it takes you to a set of fire stairs.
Fire stairs?
Stairs to use in case of fire.
Emergency stairs. Emergency.
Stairs.
The fire escape.
Fire escape.
The Luxor does not have stairs made of fire.
Fire stairs.
People do not typically use a staircase in a giant casino. They use the elevator.
Stairs are going up.
The stairs go both up and down. But no, the thing is, these not often used stairs. You open the door, and there is a small mountain of corpses.
Oh, fun.
Elianna immediately takes several steps backward and looks around away.
They have been torn apart by something very, very strong.
Does this look familiar in any way to Voltaire?
There are lots of things that can do this kind of carnage.
That specifically leave behind a scent of sulfur?
Yeah, there are traces of sulfur at the scene. There are bits of sulfur around the bodies.
Okay. This is excellent. This is just getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Cayden, up or down?
Does it smell worse up or down?
The smell's kind of overpowering right here.
Now that it's all on the stairs. Fair enough. Well, to be honest, the real downside to enhanced senses is all of this is enhancing the fact that I can't tell where it's really coming from now. So, well, that fixes some things, I guess.
Yeah.
You can't tell which direction it's coming from, though, down or up.
I see.
You just hear very heavy footfalls.
Did it sound behind us, or is it actually on a different floor?
It's on a different floor. It's ringing through the stairs.
Okay.
What do you suppose that is?
I'm not entirely
Not
sure that
good.
we want to know, but I'm going to guess they keep the important stuff at the top of the pyramid.
I would say secret society underneath the ground, but how ostentatious are these guys?
Extremely.
Their base of operations is a giant black pyramid that shoots a beam of light into the sky.
Up sounds like a safe bet.
Let's try that first.
Okay.
All right.
That or near the pyramid.
I feel like we've got one
cool.
shot.
There's we go.
I was being slightly optimistic, but all right.
So we all run up the stairs then?
Sure.
Do we have to get past?
We run
I
or
guess.
should we actually approach?
Should we go over this mountain of corpses?
They are kind of in the way.
Let's go to a different set of stairs. How about that? These are the fire stairs. Let's go to actual stairs.
If we
There's no stairs that go all the way, like regular stairs that go all the way up.
I am.
But then again, like all of the fire stairs or emergency stairs or whatever, like anyone can use them. They're just not frequently used.
So I guess find a different type of fire, like find a different one.
I don't think we have very much time.
I don't particularly want to climb over all these fellas, though.
You
So.
think I do?
Guys, Joan interdicts. If we think he's going to the top, I'm assuming an elevator would be faster than running upstairs.
That's
Those
fair.
are slow steps. Sounds
That
good
is
to me.
fair.
Caden's just nodding, just like, elevator it is.
All right, do we all get in the same elevator?
Can we all fit in the same elevator?
How big are these elevators?
We can. It will just be a little tight.
We have 7
with our
people.
Caden would not suggest to split up, so
That's
it
what
would be
Jonathan
tight.
wants.
But we can do it.
Let's fit. We're cramming sardines.
You
All
fight.
right, we all cram into one elevator.
all right, we're doing it. We're committing to this.
All right, yep, we go up, ding, 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 and then like boom, elevator doors open.
What do we see?
No, we don't. We haven't reached the top yet. There's an old couple just. Oh, we'll wait for the next one.
Thank you.
That is advisable.
Thank you kindly.
Joan clicks the close button. So we go up several more, and then it opens again, and it's like a Asian couple is like, "Is this going down?"
No.
No.
Nope.
Everyone shakes their
Oh.
head no.
Okay.
All these
Who's
beat
next
up
on the-
wide variety of bizarre looking people, a number of them with blood on their clothes.
Yeah, they're definitely like looking at you weird.
It's kind of a busy night.
Yeah, but then we're able to make the rest of the way up to the top level that the elevator
Thank
allows.
goodness.
Excellent. We get out. Cayden.
Hmm.
Are we in the right place?
Perception check, I guess.
Nose check. Sniffer check. Roll to sniff.
Hearing, no, it's the sniff and hear. Because the last time it was the footfalls we heard.
The footfalls are coming from beneath us, from the direction of the elevator, the direction of the stairs,
Whew.
and they have not reached us yet.
That's
Okay,
good.
but they're
But they're
coming this way.
coming
We can
that
still
way.
hear them.
Yep, they're close. They're very close.
Oh, we beat them here, but they are very close.
Do you want to
Okay.
bottleneck whoever this is in the stairs or what? I mean, not that you can really bottleneck one person.
Well,
Well, we've got a bunch of guns. We can aim all the guns in the same place.
True.
How many of you have blessed rounds?
I'm on you some blessed rounds. Those do not come cheap.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a few myself.
And I'll need my hunting rifle.
Don't suppose you carry 45 caliber, do you?
List. Irish. All right.
There you go.
Less rounds. Yeah, that wasn't on the list.
Sorry. We'll just have to make do. Use regular rounds, don't use iron rewind. We'll probably want to save that.
Weapons.
Let's be fast about it.
Let's
Hunt
go.
rifle. Let's round. Fast round. Sit up.
Rian uses speed reloaders to switch to regular bullets.
Get behind cover, everybody. Go to the stairs.
Mm.
So we all go over to the stairs?
Yeah.
Well, Cayden's going to try to find relative cover, but view of the stairs, yes.
Yeah, Rian's looking for cover too.
Everyone make a vigilance check. This one will need everyone.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Rank 1, willpower 2.
I'm just gonna call it now. I have a sneaking sort of suspicion that we went the wrong direction. But maybe it's not that. I just want to say that, just in case. So I can say I knew it later.
I can say I told you so.
Yes.
Vigilance.
2 and
Rian.
2.
2 and 2?
Everyone's getting on my butt for having bad vigilance, man. We all have like the same, besides
We all have
Caitlin.
Yeah, mine is slightly better. I don't
Actually,
understand
Joan
how.
has...
Oh, Joan is higher. Jones is the best.
Yeah, because she has a high willpower, which I don't think anyone else in the group does.
No.
Right. Caitlin?
2 yellow and 1 green.
Better than me.
2 yellow, 2 blue.
All right. Then it's Joan.
Come on, Joan. Save us all.
Concern.
All right, so we gather at the stairs. Do we, like, open the door or, like, wait behind the door?
Cayden wouldn't open it.
The Rian
wait.
gonna not open it. He's gonna
Okay.
wait.
So we wait at the door, and the steps come closer and closer. And then we hear a voice coming from nowhere and everywhere. I wondered when I'd find some resistance. And Voltaire is going to take 9 damage right now.
Oh!
Excuse
As he
me?
get punched in the back.
Punch in the back?
Yo.
I got some bad news, peeps.
You're
Are you over your threshold again?
No, is that ignoring
It is
so?
not ignoring so.
Okay,
Nice.
we're safe. We're safe, peeps. We're safe.
What are you at?
12 out of 16.
It's bad, but not horrible.
Okay.
It could be worse.
So I get punched in the back.
And you fly through the group
Oh, jeez.
into the door.
Oh.
You are just thrown by this thing.
Ow.
Taking damage from the head into the door?
Why are you asking this?
And yeah, we spin around, and so now we're doing initiative. Joan, Elianna, and Cayden.
The ones who got triumphs?
Everyone failed.
What?
So none of us were able to see through the fact that he was not coming from down the stairs. But Cayden, Elianna, and Joan all got a triumph, which means our initiative here will be upgraded. And Voltaire got a despair, which is why he got straight in the spine by a fist that feels like it was made of granite.
Jeez.
He just goes face first into the wall, and he's just like, oh.
And we turn around and we see a demon so large it shouldn't be able to fit in this hallway.
Oh, God.
Bright red with spikes jutting out of its back and a spike scaly tail swishing behind it. If you've ever played the Diablo series of games, this guy looks basically like Diablo.
Oh! That is a much more horrifying image than what I was originally depicting.
Giant spikes, big tail, red, and it's big enough that when it moves, its back spikes carve through the walls. It can barely maneuver in this. Well, it can maneuver just fine. Its maneuvering destroys the area around it.
Okay.
So vigilance again.
I did a dumb.
What did you do?
I have know your enemy. If we're rolling for vigilance,
No, that's initiative. So you can roll initiative.
For initiative.
You could roll initiative right now.
Yeah, if we're rolling
so
for
we can
initiative.
redo yours for initiative.
Yes, please.
I'm going to go last. I just know it.
I don't think this guy's gonna go down quick somehow. I just have sort of a hunch about it.
We're not the powerhouses that we were in Warcraft, so it's very likely we can get through at least one round.
What is your knowledge supernatural?
It's rank 2, intellect 3.
That's much better. You got a triumph.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Punch me into a wall.
How dare you?
At me.
Then what about our fellow compatriots, the family friends?
Oh, yeah.
They've got 2 willpower.
That's
All
it.
right, then.
Sounds about right.
That answers that question.
And they did better than Rian.
Okay, Rian, you're still recovering.
Yes, they love
I
you,
would not
my
be
dude.
surprised if I don't do a single thing this battle.
All right.
I
dude,
doubt that.
I know Warcraft was something like that. This is totally different, man.
Elianna hasn't shot anything that wasn't a plant before. Like, look, this thing's not going to go super quickly. This is a very different situation.
It is
Again, we're not all glass cannons, okay?
All right, Joan, Voltaire, Cayden, then the demon, then Elianna, then Billy and Joe, then Rian, and then the demon again.
All right.
True. That's right. He gets
Sounds good.
I think right now would be a good time to use valuable facts. Because Voltaire works for the Order of St. Lucifer. The Order of St. Lucifer uses a bunch of demons.
You'll know what demon this is.
Or at least the particular flavor of how to hurt it.
You can't use valuable facts in this situation.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
You do not have the information required for this situation.
This is higher grade information than what you've got.
You are missing some very important information. That's as much as I can say.
Oh.
All right, so Joan is going to attack first. All right, yeah, she is going to try to use Eclair.
What's that do again?
Lightning.
Ooh.
That was 2 triumphs.
Heck yes.
Double triumph.
Boy.
All right, she hits it a lot. Eclair! And 3 lightning bolts hit it, and no effect.
Hello.
Deliver us.
No, that is very
It shrugs off the lightning bolts like they're nothing. Maybe a very faint scorch mark.
Run?
Wait, is he run? Is Voltaire running? It is his turn, isn't it?
No, Voltaire is. That's
Dang, I wish I'd gotten those 2 triumphs on any other check.
no. He's going to quick draw his sniper out of his pocket.
Adversary level?
Adversary 2.
Okay.
He has his sniper out. He's aiming. He has blessed rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's doing so, he's going to be like, this would be a good time to run.
Shooting?
He is taking aim.
What is your...
I have 3 rank in ranged heavy, 2 agility. I'm spending my remaining disposable story point.
Okay.
And
are you aiming?
yes,
1 maneuver or 2?
I am spending both of my maneuvers.
Okay, take 2 strain.
Yep.
Something doesn't feel right about this situation.
You think?
All right, you hit right in the forehead.
Wow.
And it
Does nothing.
Down.
flattens and falls off.
This was a blessed round.
I don't think this thing is what it looks like it is.
Things are not as they seem.
No, they are not.
We's being
Cayden,
bamboozled here.
It's your turn.
Cayden, do you want to?
Voltaire, he's yelling, that was a blessed round. Whatever this is not a demon. This would have killed it.
Might be a good time for a perception check. Methinks.
No, this would actually be a knowledge check, wouldn't it, to actually find out what it is?
This would be a perception, actually.
It would be.
To find.
Yep.
Okay.
Perception check.
Would it be better to do it if I could see or not?
You don't know.
You can't.
I can't tell you that.
That's fair. You know what? That's very fair.
There's a lot of noise going on.
True, there is a lot of
would
noise.
say.
Gunshots.
Shouting.
There was literal thunder.
Believe it or not, when in a fight, that helps him. He uses the resonance from other shots in the hallways and other things to see better
All
in
right.
fights.
Help in the fight, but not help in
Trying to figure out what this is. I agree. We will switch.
All
We
right.
will take a maneuver to switch, take off his goggles after he's put in his earbuds.
All right, and then you're using your action to...
Yes, we're going to make that sacrifice.
Okay, and you remove the black die because of your knack for it.
And he also get a blue die because he knows this isn't a demon.
Yes, he does get a blue die.
Oh, boy.
And you see right through the glamour.
Freaking knew it was some kind of illusion. How would it even get up here if not up the stairs?
What does he see?
You see a figure of equal size.
Hello.
But this thing looks like it was carved from stone.
Gosh dang it, John.
This, but living. It's not like a golem. Like, it's not literally carved from stone, but it's massive, it's gray, and vaguely human-shaped. As an incidental, you can make a knowledge supernatural check here to know what it is.
Would it happen to be made of granite?
Sure. I can't tell if it's Seelie or unseelie, but I guess if it was unseelie, would I get a blue die? Just for fun. Just because he's had a lot of experience with that. But it's still going to be 2 and 2.
Alright. Yeah. This is an ogre.
Oops.
Do the rest of us see?
Hello, everybody. This is Caitlin, aka Howie, and welcome to roughly the middle of the episode. I hope you are enjoying it so far. We're finally getting some combat after a long time of just social stuff. I guess we had it with the plant monsters when we went through the way, but in terms of like a big all-out brawl, I'm pretty sure the last big combat thing we had was with the skinwalker, and that was a while ago. So I hope that you people who really like combat are enjoying this one. I really like this fight, and if you're enjoying this fight, then please consider telling the friend that you know which one. Tell the friend. They need to know. Speaking of the friend, I'd like to give a shout out to Nathaniel Kruyer. Thank you so much for all you do to support us. We love you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope all of you are having a good day. Actually, I always hope you're having a good day. If you want to help us have like a pretty fabulous day, go to patreon.com/the Genesys Archives and become a patron. We've got some lower level tiers going on that include a special role on the Discord so everybody knows how cool you are, and the chance to get a mid-roll shout out right alongside Captain Kruyer. There are some big one-off rewards if you're going for those higher tiers, and we're working on some lower tier monthly content for you guys. I'm really excited about some of the ideas we have. You can also support us by leaving a rating and review on your podcast platform of choice. The best place to leave a rating and review, whether or not you actually listen to it there, is iTunes. So far, we have one review, and I'm pretty sure it's Jonathan. So please, if you if you would leave a review, that would be great. Not just because it helps people see that our show is worth listening to, but because we like to hear what you think about it. In that same vein, you can also support us by following us on Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. The Twitter especially is good to follow because that's where I tweet it out when an episode's gonna be late for whatever reason, so you know what's happening. And Jonathan has started sharing fun little world-building / history facts about the unseen world, as well as cool folklore stuff in real life. So far, nobody's saying anything about the podcast on any platform besides us, so if you say something about it, you're bound to get retweeted, if that means anything to you. But yeah, we'd just love to hear from you, and social media is another great place to share things with your friends. As mentioned, I think earlier in this episode, we are coming up on endgame territory for Season 1. So if you have any guesses about what's going on, who the big bad is, what's happening with all of these mysterious phone calls characters are making to other characters, thoughts about the dynamics between the players and the characters in the party right now is the time to get on a platform and call that stuff. We're also going to be doing a Q&A / retrospective discussion sort of a thing about Season 1 once it is concluded. So if you want to contribute to that, if you have comments, concerns, feedback, questions, please send us a message, send us a DM, tweet us, use the hashtag, whatever. Join our Discord. We'll probably start up a channel specifically for asking questions, and we will respond to those questions in that extra little bonus episode thing. We gotta come up with a name for it, probably, would be a good idea. Anyway, the links for all of our social media and our Discord server are linked in the description below. Again, thank you so much for listening. Now, let's get back to the show and see just how much of a difference knowing your enemy makes. Bye-bye!
This is an ogre.
Oops.
Do the rest of us see through the glamour?
No, only he doesn't.
Only
And
he does.
ogres are very, very, very resistant to magic. They're very tough. Their skin it's not literally made of rock, but it might as well be.
Mm-hmm.
And they are highly resistant to magic-based attacks. Which is why Joan's attack did virtually nothing. And the fact that it is fey and not demonic is why the blessed bullet did nothing.
Are they weak to anything specific?
They are. Hey.
Oops.
So
Do you want to shout out?
he's going to. It's like he removes the goggles and like focuses just a moment, and just whatever glamour was there is just gone.
The glamour isn't gone. You just
Like
see
he
through it.
sees through it.
You see, like, the outline of the demon, like, wrapped around the ogre. Like, you can still see the spikes, but the spikes are imaginary, and so is the damage that it's doing to the area around it.
Wow, this is some powerful glamour. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
I personally really like this idea. This is great.
This is good.
Dude.
And also, we're gonna die.
So Cayden can see through the glamour, and he's like, it's an ogre, not a demon.
Iron.
Switch to iron now.
All right, ogre's turn.
Help.
Cayden was going to take that second maneuver because, like, speaking is incidental.
Yeah,
He's using some strain to get towards the stairs. Like, it was behind them, right? They were all facing towards the stairs. It showed up behind them, right?
Yep.
He's moving towards the stairs.
Yeah. And also, that was another glamour, him using his magic to make it sound like he was coming up the stairs.
I knew there was something illusory about it, but I didn't say that specifically, so I can't say I called it.
You came
I'm
close,
annoyed.
though. I'll give it.
Yeah, which is why you couldn't tell before whether he was going up or down, and which is why his voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere.
Was he in the other elevator?
He could not go up an elevator.
Because you asked specifically, and I'm like,
Who is he going after?
He's going after Cayden, the one who can see through his glamour.
Hello.
Cayden's moving away from him.
Once Cayden saw through the glamour, the ogre could see like the change in Cayden's eyes, the look of realization, and immediately charges Cayden to try to get to him before Cayden could say what he was. He didn't do it in time. Cayden was able to say it, but the ogre's still charging at him.
Do I still get my maneuver to move away, or is this going to happen before?
You do. It's just not going to help.
Okay. I will do dodge, then.
How many?
I have only one rank right now. I'm working on that. Oof.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now. Let's hope for the best.
Come on, Cayden. You got this.
I'm not excited for this.
This is a humanoid wrecking ball.
That's why I'm not excited.
So lots of brawn.
And I'm going to flip a story point.
One back.
Flipping
And
back.
then do ready for anything and take one back for our side.
Anything.
Nice.
He's using his ready for anything.
You are a lucky man.
bless.
How in the ever-living flip is Cayden doing this? I don't understand.
All right. So Cayden runs towards the door to the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he does that. The ogre charges and slams his fist, and Cayden, using his dodge, he just drops to the ground, and the door flies out into the stairway, and it hits a wall and starts like tumbling down the stairs.
Ooh, that's the door, not the ogre.
No, the door goes flying from the ogre's fist, but the dropping to the ground suddenly to get out of the way of that fist is going to take 4 strain, in addition to the 1 strain that you got from using the talent.
That's fair.
Seems like a very fair trade.
It's worth it. I don't care.
All right, it's Elianna's turn.
Well,
There's now an ogre in the middle of the group.
Do they still see the demon?
Yes, they still see the demon. So as far as so from their view, there is a giant spiked demon in the middle of the group.
well, we're switching to iron, and we're gonna
Yes.
shoot it. I don't know. How close are we to it?
Engaged range, everyone is engaged with it right
Can
now.
I move
There's
out of
that.
engaged range?
Yeah, you can run down the other way.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, so you
Run
spend
down the
maneuver to
right.
run down the hall.
And I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, what's your range like?
Not stellar. 2 yellow and 1 green.
All right. You miss.
Of course I do. I wasn't expecting a hit,
but-
honestly.
You did get 3 advantages.
Okay.
What kind of pistol do you have?
I have a heavy
You
pistol.
can't crit this thing. This thing is tough enough that you can't crit it unless you do damage.
Shoot,
Okay.
dude.
You know what? That's fair.
You could give so it's 2 to give a blue die to anyone. It is 1 to give a blue die to the next person. So you could give 2 to the next person, or 1 to the next person and 1 to someone else. The next person is Billy and Joe.
Probably need it.
Yeah. Alright, so are they functioning as a unit?
Yes, they are.
Who's after them?
Rian, I believe.
Does Rian have iron stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can do 2 to Billy and Joe, or
1 to Billy and Joe and 1 to Rian.
let's do 1 and 1, because I feel like Rian is gonna do more damage if he hits.
It's true.
Alright, they're gonna follow Elianna's lead and put a little bit of distance between them and the raging giant monster.
Cool.
And then they're going to open fire on it. They hit with a triumph.
Nice.
Yes! Good boys!
So they're gonna crit.
I'm so happy they're here.
They're using cold iron bullets, so they'd only need 1 advantage. So the triumph could add to the crit if they didn't have
Alright, so
advantage.
they shoot him in the head,
Holy crap.
and he is slightly dazed.
Okay.
He's disoriented until the critical injury is healed, so he gets a black die to all his checks.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Something.
Good
That's
boys.
something. It's a start.
Alright, yeah, so they hit him, but the bullets, they hit, but this guy's skin is so thick that the bullets still bounce off, even the ones that are able to get through a bit. So how many people are still getting
Cayden
Oh
Notch.
no.
Cayden, Rian, and Joan, and Voltaire.
That calls for a 4-sided die,
Oh, joy.
because they got a despair.
Dang.
Cry.
1 is Joan, 2 is Voltaire, 3 is Rian, 4 is Cayden.
I would really like to not die.
Alright, Cayden gets hit with a stray bullet.
Ah!
It's just base damage, though.
And does it go through soak at all?
No, it's just a regular stray bullet.
All right, how much does that do then?
Since they're using heavy pistols, it is a 6.
Wow.
Ah!
That not terrible, because with his flak jacket, he has 5 soak. So he
Dang.
takes 1 from that.
So it hits your flak jacket, and that still hurts,
Oh, yeah, it hurts.
but no bullet wounds for Cayden.
A rib is very bruised, almost broken maybe, from that.
Probably not broken, just bruised. All right,
It was only...
Okay. It would take 1 maneuver to reload. Would it take that to reload 1 gun or both guns?
1 for each gun.
Alright, because I was stupid and switched to regular bullets instead of sticking to cold iron. Alright, I have them both drawn right now. So
Well, hey, you guys knew what her plan was.
That's true.
I don't know why we switched to regulars.
She wants the factions fighting each other.
What better way than to glamour up some big nasty ogre
And have a demon as part of the rival to the circle attack their casino.
If we didn't get here, it wouldn't have mattered if that 24-hour deadline wouldn't have mattered. I mean, it still matters, but
Because the circle probably would have acted immediately afterwards.
probably.
But yeah, now we're
escaped.
here. We have damage
Either or.
control. Rian, what are you doing?
So I'm going to spend both maneuvers to reload both pistols in quick action
Alright,
with
do
that. And then we're going to shoot the guy.
So you're using both?
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
I have dual wielder, so it'd be
And
just
you
difficulty
are
by 1.
still, and you're still in engaged range.
I do have precise aim, so that would reduce the difficulty of that by 1.
Oh, really?
A
Nice.
precise shot, my bad. It's
Precise
precise shot.
And that reduces the difficulty from being in engaged range by 1.
As well as engaged with allies. If the enemy is engaged with allies, which he is.
What's your ranged light?
Currently 2 and 3.
Because you got your agility back.
Thankfully.
All right, you ready?
I mean, at least succeeded.
No, you didn't. You failed.
Great. Did you give him the blue die?
Oh. Success.
Yes!
Wow. All right.
Thank you, Elianna.
You are welcome.
That was a successful
I'm
shot.
so
then.
glad I remembered that.
All right, I'm going to use my Lucky Strike talent.
What does that do?
When your character purchases talent, choose one characteristic. I choose agility. After my character makes a successful combat check, I may spend 1 story point to use this talent to add damage equal to my character's ranks in the characteristic to 1 hit of the combat check.
Oh.
So you're adding 3.
Add
dude.
3 damage.
All right.
All right, so you hit him, and you do it. The bullet manages to stick this time, but like barely. The bullet didn't go deep. You can see the bullet lodged in his shoulder.
I didn't get enough advantages to do
Still
the
visible.
combined
Nope.
weapons check, did I? Yeah, I figured.
No, you had threats. The opposite of advantages. You're still at engage range. Okay, so you shoot him in the shoulder. That's right next to you, and he jerks his arm.
Of course.
And it doesn't hit you straight on, but it does clip you.
Oof.
So that's going to be 1 wound and 3 strain
My soak is 3, so no wounds.
as you just
3
get knocked
strain.
into the wall.
Ouch.
Sorry, 1 wound ignoring yourself.
That's okay. It's okay.
I'm all right. It's okay.
I'm
Now
good.
we're back to Baaron.
Yep,
No.
now it's Joan again.
No, he has his demon has
You're
another
right,
turn.
the ogre does have another.
Nathaniel?
He is playing fair. If he didn't say it, I would have
I
said it.
remembered just from looking at, I have it on the turn order thing on here.
Plus,
Still.
if he didn't say it, I would have said it because
Yeah.
I don't want the gaming gods to curse us because we tried
Fair.
to cheat.
Fair enough.
All right, yeah, so the
It's
ogre's going to attack.
Sins of omission.
All right, so the ogre then turns to the person who shot him.
Which one?
You.
The person who shot him and dealt enough damage to actually hurt him.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
How many ranks?
And actually,
Dodge.
that pain is enough that the glamour finally drops.
Hey,
Cool.
I dropped the timer, folks.
Nice.
And it just lifts its mass like fist that is bigger than your head.
2 ranks in dodge,
Yeah.
2 ranks in dodge, suffering 2 strain to upgrade it twice.
All right.
I gotta get some ranks in
Got a
grit.
little story point.
Flip it back.
All right.
Help. Help. Because this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Hey, at least you increased your wounds pulled.
All right.
Yep,
That
that's
is
true.
10 damage
10.
as this
Ooh.
thing's wrecking ball of a fist comes straight for you.
Only
Shoot.
3 so thankfully, so that's only 7.
Where are you at, brother?
The amount.
15 out of 16, folks.
And with its triumph,
Ah, flip.
Oh,
it's going to crit you.
I've had enough of these crits.
And 1 advantage, so it'll be plus 10. But yeah,
Rian
you're
doesn't
lucky
get
to
any social time. He's just in the hospital, always.
It's true. I'm so sorry, Rian.
And what's the critical?
A stinger. Increase the difficulty of your next check by 1.
Oh, the next check. Okay.
That's not great.
It's not great, but it
Could've
could have
been
been so much worse.
Yeah.
I imagine, like, 1, it knocked the wind out of him, and that's more or less what it is. Like,
Smacked right out of your lungs.
Am I like thrown somewhere?
And you've broken at least 1 rib.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Am I thrown a distance after?
no, you were right next to the wall.
The wall broke because you were already there and you just got forced through it.
Oh,
That's all.
You were between a rock and a hard place.
for reals.
Nice.
Except the hard place wasn't hard enough.
Okay.
Joan's turn.
So I'm through the wall right now. No.
Joan's turn.
Am I prone at this point? Am I?
Yeah, you're prone.
Of course.
Yes, now Joan's going to do.
Is she going to do magic again?
Joan has encountered ogres before. They
All right. I can't wait to see what this does. I'm actually really excited.
Cool. So she has other ways of dealing with this particular situation.
Yes.
Interesting thing
So
about
for
that,
Strain, both
ogres
maneuvers.
are unseelie, right?
No.
Ogres can be either.
Okay.
No, they're like onions.
Ogres are basically just fairy muscle.
Okay.
Unlike trolls, they're not innately malevolent.
They
Gotcha.
just do what they're told.
They're really good hired muscle.
They're not hired.
Never mind.
They can have different. They're more often winter, They're more often unseelie. Because of their nature as muscle, they are more often lean on the negative aspect. But they are also like guards and such for places of importance to the Seelie, because protecting nature is also part of the Seelie's boundaries as well.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantages.
Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if we're not including Billy and Joe, and Joan cares more about the group than she does about them. Joan lifts out her wand in the air and shouts, "Beauclair!" And a barrier surrounds everyone
Oh, nice.
in the group besides Billy and Joe. Sorry, guys.
Boys!
Kind of shimmering silver barrier of energy goes around Elianna, Cayden, Rian, herself, and Voltaire. Everyone's defense is now +4.
Nice.
Both ranged and melee?
Yep.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Dude.
And attacks against you are reduced by 1. They're reduced.
In theory, 1 additional soak.
Oh, actually, no, because she had 5 advantages, she can target 6 people. I guess she's also targeting Billy.
I wasn't paying attention. That's a good thing. Sorry.
Good stuff.
It's 11.
Mhm.
I'm tired.
I know you're tired. You're probably hungry.
Yep, you now are a little harder to hit, a little harder to kill.
Yay!
Little.
Yay.
Thank goodness.
He is obviously going to switch to cold iron rounds.
Yep,
He is going to spend his second maneuver to get out of engaged range.
nice.
And then he's going to take aim and shoot this thing.
Go get him.
Yep, that's 2 yellow and
I would like to spend a
Float it
story
back.
point.
success.
Yes.
You're gonna take 1 strain.
Okay.
How much damage does your weapon deal?
The sniper deals base 9.
Nice.
Oh, and it has accurate 2. I don't know
Oh,
if it helps.
Yeah.
it does.
I'm using cold iron,
Mhm.
accurate 2, and pierce 2.
And pierce 2. Okay, so you take no strain then, besides the 2 that you get from... You were going to get 1 strain from this threat, but the threat doesn't exist anymore. But you take the 2 strain from using both your maneuvers.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's 11 damage with pierce 2. You get this thing in the side and your bullet actually goes in, and you can't see it anymore.
High caliber weaponry.
Get him.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Now he's mad at you.
I have gotten away from him. I'm no longer in engaged range.
How far are you from him now?
He's at short range, which means the ogre can, on its turn, just smash right into you
Over
again.
there.
Beautiful.
Whose turn is it now?
Cayden.
Go.
Cayden.
Die.
Cayden, more like I imagine this is happening almost roughly at the same time, like where after the shield went up, Voltaire starts booking it down the hallway. Cayden follows, and he's going to spend 2 maneuvers to get to medium range. He'll suffer
So
the
you can't really follow. You've got an ogre in between you and Voltaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He moved away. Like,
you ran towards the stairs before.
true.
Voltaire, Elianna, and Elianna's pals ran down the hallway. So currently, Rian and Joan are still in engaged range of this guy. The ogre, remember how it filled almost the entire hallway?
Okay.
Still does. It no longer has spikes wrecking the walls, but it still fills up the entire hallway. So you would have to, I guess, dive between its legs.
Would that require a check
That
of
would
some kind?
require a check.
Yeah. What kind of check would that be?
Coordination?
Okay.
Yeah, because you'd be trying to shimmy between the space between its legs before it can close it and crush your spine with its thighs.
Well, then he's going to move into the stairwell,
Okay.
since it's not going to be easy for him to fit through there.
Yeah.
Moving into short, but still can shoot at it, like moving up a little bit up the stairs
Yeah.
and shooting from. And he's going to shoot using his hunting rifle after he spending other maneuver to switch to cold iron rounds.
Okay. What's your ranged heavy?
It is 2 and 4,
Story point?
and it has accurate 1.
Awesome. Story point, yay or nay?
Sure.
Flip it back.
Yeah.
Actually, let's flip 2 back.
Oh no! Come on.
All right.
Kind of me.
Well,
I'm going to use my ready for anything to flip that last one back to us.
All right. Nicely done, Cayden. That's 3 successes. Cayden shoots,
Base damage.
and that's base damage 7. So that's
Base damage 8.
base damage 8.
It's a hunting rifle.
It's So that's 11.
With cold iron bullets.
You also hit it.
Any crit opportunities?
1 advantage. So no.
Well, if it's cold iron, that's enough to crit, isn't it?
One advantage enough.
You're right. It is. You can't.
We will crit.
All right. That's 59. Agonizing wound. Target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks.
Yes!
So on.
Excellent.
Oh, beautiful.
You shoot
Nice
this thing in the
shot.
arm. And
That's my punching arm.
That's my punching arm.
no, he's gonna demonstrate that fact.
Oh, flip.
By punching who?
The guy who just shot him in the arm.
Dodge.
So
I will dodge? Sure. So wait, so that would mean it's automatically upgraded twice. He is still dazed, right? Because
Increased once.
So it's increased,
So
then...
that's a hard check for him now.
Okay. And then the agonizing wound, so that increases it. The dodge would upgrade that, add 1 red die, then it gets 4 black die. Well, 5 black die, right? Because he's still disoriented, right? It's until his critical injury is healed. So that's 5 black die.
oh,
Story
Wait,
point.
did he punch him from short?
No, he's running at you.
Like towards the stairwell?
Yeah.
yeah.
He can't fit in that door.
No, he can smash through the frame of the door, though.
Fair enough. We shall see what occurs now.
Ah!
Yeah, this guy smashes through the frame of the door to charge at Cayden. And his plan is to throw Cayden down the stairs.
Ooh.
I am very terrified, everyone.
All right. Do we want to flip a story point?
Yes.
Yes.
Good choice. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Flip.
Flip it back.
I knew that was going to happen.
Shook.
I'm
shook.
stressed.
Oh my
There's
laws.
about 10 dice in that pool. I think 12.
I don't know what that does.
I don't
I'm
like
very
whistling.
scared. Yeah.
Gods of Chaos.
Please.
What do you know?
It's miss hit.
It's a success.
Does Cayden's lucky streak
Continue.
continue?
He failed
With
But,
2 triumphs.
ooh.
what the
What?
hacking? What?
So this guy runs in and smashes his fist at Cayden. Cayden dodges down again. The fist goes through the wall behind Cayden and then rakes down through the wall, forces his fist down and grabs Cayden and tosses him down the steps.
He got to toss him anyway.
Tosses him down the stairway.
Cayden!
So he doesn't get the damage from the punch, but he's gonna take some very serious fall damage.
That's very bad.
This is very serious.
All
is a
fall
medium.
damage is serious.
Oh, medium range.
Ooh. Ooh, no.
Exactly.
That's 20 minus the athletics check that he makes.
Make it good.
What's your athletics?
Unless someone save him here.
Baron?
But I don't think anyone can.
Nope.
The,
I'm on
the
the
only
whole other side of the situation.
I guess. Nope, Joan already used her slot this session, so Elianna couldn't give her slot to Joan. Because Elianna's next.
Is anyone close enough to do anything?
I'm at short range and prone.
Joan could use her magic to levitate him, but...
But she's used her slot.
Yeah,
Unless she sacrificed her turn on the next round. I don't know if you do rules like that.
can't do that.
Yeah. Didn't think so.
And Cayden's used his turn also.
Mm-hmm.
so has Voltaire.
Yep.
Rian can't
All
really
right.
do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Well-
up 6.
Goodbye, folks.
I mean, about the only thing that Voltaire could do would be valuable facts, but that wouldn't really do anything right now.
You're falling at a velocity.
Yeah, I could tell you exactly how fast you're falling.
I'm gonna tell you how hard you're gonna die.
Cayden, what's your athletics?
It's only 3 green.
Does that defense from Joan help anything?
He does currently have 4 defense.
He does.
That gives a berry of some kind. Is
What's for melee damage?
This isn't really mechanically what it does, but we're stretching some things here. I'm going to use it to add 4 blue die to the athletics check.
okay.
Here we go.
Full?
Basically, it has the equivalent of the shield will cushion some of the fall before it breaks.
Oh man.
You want to spend a story point here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, Cayden.
All right.
Pull through, old man. Old friend.
Old man.
Wow.
He is an old man.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you reduced the strain by 7.
That's not helpful.
Oh dear.
Did he reduce the physical damage at all?
You reduce the wounds by 3. And
Plus soak, right?
And then by your soak.
Which is also increased technically by 1 because it's...
Yep.
Okay.
So that's by 9 total? So that's 11 damage after we count everything else.
Where are you?
That's not
good.
What are you at?
That's not good. That's not as bad as it could be.
What are you at?
Wow. If he had gotten 1 less, he'd be at his threshold.
Okay, so
He's over.
He's
over
only,
by
over.
1.
he's only
what's the
1
threshold?
over his threshold.
What's your threshold?
15.
Well, that makes sense. You got 71. Hamstrung. The target loses their free maneuver until this critical injury is healed.
Well, he's passed out, and yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
I'd say maybe his leg hit one of the railing bars on the way down, too. Is
Oh,
really
yeah.
what hamstrung him.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
He is not dead,
He's
though.
not dead
Thank
yet.
you.
Not
So I'm
today.
thinking what
Dead.
happened here is instead of just falling straight down, he hit a lot of the bars on his way down.
And the shield took most of it, which still hurt.
But it cushions the fall because it's a lot of shorter falls instead of one really big fall. Boom, 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 crash.
And then he's currently passed out. Oh, and then I reduced the strain by how much?
7.
7. So that would put it at 13.
Oh, and then soak included in. No, wait, no. Soak doesn't matter with that. Just
13
13 strain.
he's at 21 out of 12 of
Ooh.
his strain. So this man is out for the count, everybody. But he is not dead.
He's not
Yep.
Knocked
Dead.
out.
Yeah, so we hear Cayden shouting in pain as he goes down.
That almost sounds comical, to be truly honest.
Does.
And then silence. And it's Elianna's turn.
You don't know.
That's horrifying. That's absolutely horrifying. What range is the thing at now?
It's now at medium range from you.
Because it's in a stairwell.
Will I do better if I get closer?
Yes, it'll be easier to hit if you're closer.
All right, she's gonna move one range band closer. She's gonna start running forward, be like, "Oh, nope, we're not gonna go fully in there," and then she's just gonna stop and try and shoot at it.
All right, what's your range again?
It's 2 yellow and 1 green.
Are you aiming?
Yes.
Okay, 2 strain. Success.
Yes.
You're going to take 2 more strain,
Fair
probably
enough.
from the fact that your friend just fell down a bunch of stairs and then went silent.
She's freaked the heck out, man.
But you succeeded with 4 successes.
Nice.
Excellent.
So you just empty a clip on this guy.
Nice.
Not literally, you still have bullets
Yeah.
left in your clip.
Thank
but And then Billy and Joe come in. They're going to follow suit.
Hit him hard.
Get him.
Get 'em.
Where are those two compared to everyone else?
They're right on either side of Elianna. All right, they also hit.
Yes. Good boys.
Good boy.
I love these boys.
These are my boys.
These are my boys.
I have jump up, so I get up as an incidental out of being from prone. You know what? Intense focus twice for those maneuvers. So that's 4 strain to me. And let's upgrade this.
And you're shooting.
Combined combat. So reduce difficulty by 1 to dual wielder. Let her rip.
What did critical injury do again?
Triumph.
Never mind.
You can hit twice.
Yes.
Nice.
You take 1 more strain, so that's 3 total. Actually, I guess that's 5 strain total because 1 from each. Yeah,
Yeah,
so 5 strain total for this turn. So that puts you at your strain threshold.
Ha.
You empty a clip on this guy.
Okay, so for my lucky...
Empty 2 clips.
So I get to use Lucky Strike because it's whenever. Do I use 1 for each weapon, or...?
It is 1, so you can only do that to 1 of them.
And it's at the cost of a story point as well,
Okay, yeah.
which is a heavy cost. It's just
I spent
all right,
a story point to add 3 damage because I had 3 ranks in agility.
to one of the shots.
The
All
one-
right, yeah. So you open fire on this thing, and bullets hit. It turns back to like growl at you, and the bullet hits it right in the eye.
Nice.
And its head goes back. Then it falls back and breaks through the railing, and starts falling.
Oh no!
Cayden, get out! Oh, wait.
Oh no!
Please, no. Well,
Please, no.
don't do this.
Don't
So many
rush the
emotions.
shit.
Okay, what does she do? Save Cayden, please.
Well, the law of probabilities is
What do you
that
think he's gonna do?
the law of probabilities says that it's unlikely he'd land on Cayden, but knowing Jonathan,
Well, actually, you are smack dab right in the place where he would land. But Joan is able to use let's stop
Arrête.
French. Okay. Arrête! And just freezes the ogre midair and then levitates it off to one side of the stairs, drops it there.
Is this thing dead, I take it?
Yeah, the bullet went through its eye into its head.
Thank goodness.
Kill shot by Rian. Nice.
There we go.
Nice shot.
Everyone had some good shots this one. It was good. That was a good team effort.
Anyway.
Gosh.
Booking it over to Cayden, right? Probably, huh?
Everyone booked to Cayden?
Yeah, okay.
Let's just say, I mean, it was, again, I'd still say his lucky streak is continuing.
Oh, yeah.
But let's just chalk it up to the fact that it is apparently very hard to kill this man.
Yeah.
Really?
No kidding.
So
Before Voltaire goes to Cayden, he's going to spend some time looking around on this floor just to see why they came here. If there's anything important or shiny or valuable.
All right, perception check.
Great. Hang on, I actually think I put some in perception. No, of course I didn't. I have 2 cunning. Of course I didn't. Let me guess. I find nothing.
Wow.
Is it a good wow or a bad wow?
we shall see. Let him speak.
Or is it a bad wow?
The odds were stacked against you, but I guess you found something.
Hey!
Good job, Voltaire.
All right, so your success with a bunch of threats. All right, you find behind one of we're in the hotel section of the Luxor, and there's those generic paintings that are always hanging up in those hallways.
Yeah.
You lift one up, and there's a button.
Ooh. Push the button.
Do you push the button?
Yeah, Voltaire would push the button.
Nothing happens.
Aw.
Nothing that you can tell, at least.
Okay, this is not going to end well.
Explosion about 1 mile down the road.
Stop it!
What?
He presses the button, has a moment of clarity. He's just like, that probably wasn't the smartest thing.
And then you hear a voice in your head. Well, no, it really wasn't.
Voltaire literally jumps. He's just looking around. He's just like, hang on. Excuse me?
Excusez-moi.
You are excused.
Did I take one too many? Did I take one too many hits to the head? Am I finally losing it?
The answer to that is probably yes, but that is not why you're hearing my voice.
I don't know who this is, but I love them.
Does Voltaire know this voice? Has he's never heard this voice before in his life?
Nope.
Why am I hearing voices? Well, technically a voice, but what?
Well, you did just hit the psychic alarm.
Psychic.
Oh,
Oops.
the psychic alarm.
Yes.
So, would you care to explain what exactly you do?
Oh, I'm not the psychic alarm. I'm the director.
Ah, pleasure to meet you.
It just gave me access to your mind. So I've been sifting around in here.
Ah,
A direct line to the director.
Oh.
That is awesome. That is so cool.
Oh my.
it's not exactly the most inviting of places.
No, but there are some useful tidbits about our rivals in here.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, look at that.
So
Nikolai's gonna kill you.
you're welcome for A, whatever you found in my head, and B, saving you from an ogre.
Well, my life was not in any danger, but yes, you did likely save some lower members of the circle.
Yes. Would you... forgive me, I'm not used to having somebody in my brain.
Yes, I've heard it's quite disconcerting.
Yes, it's very interesting. So you do know that the Order had nothing to do with this, right?
Yes, I was aware of that fact once the glamour was removed. It was definitely a very skilled glamour, not something I think your standard ogre could do on its own.
Yes, about that. That would be the work of Morgause.
Morgause? She hasn't been operating in 3 centuries at least.
You're in my brain. See if I'm lying.
Nope, just unsure of your reliability. You've heard of the unreliable narrator, haven't you? Doesn't
Yes.
necessarily mean you're lying. You can't hide any secrets from me in here.
Exactly.
Some entertaining ones, I do admit. But
I would really like it if you would keep those to yourself.
what do you think my job is?
Well, valid point. Anyway, We are trying to stop Morgause from throwing the entire city into a supernatural civil war.
I'm aware.
Yes, you're in my brain. Then you're also aware that there is currently a nasty thing hidden underneath the city. I'm still not entirely sure what it is.
Yes, we've been aware of it for some time.
Yes.
Your employer is the one who made a deal with the beast.
Yes. And Morgause's goal is to release this beast. And we're trying to stop that from happening.
Well, you made the assumption that her goal is to release the beast. Whether or not she's even aware of the beast's existence is still up for question.
Why do I have the feeling that you know something that I don't?
I know many things that you don't. That is the point of my job.
Yes. I'm specifically referring to the situation in which we find ourselves, i.e. Morgause, Civil War. I doubt I need to repeat myself.
Has this guy already seen the stuff with that professor that was killed with a rose bush? Like a very personal hit kind of thing? Who was studying specifically the cave paintings that revealed the beast thing? I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Voltaire did study the book.
Yeah.
He did.
Anyway, I know you have zero reasons to trust anything that I do, me being from the Order and all.
And
we could really use the help.
Yes, you could.
I'm currently trying to flesh out Morgause to give Nikolai, you remember Nikolai Zelos.
Yes.
My boss. I'm trying to give him a better target than every other faction in the city.
Yes, you are.
I love this woman
I love
so
her
much.
so much. She's my favorite person in the whole wide world.
Help me in this adventure, seeing as I just stopped an ogre from destroying one of your casinos.
I doubt the ogre would have done any real structural damage. Nothing that couldn't be repaired in a few days, but it is not typically the Circle's modus operandum to interfere in affairs. We are preservers of knowledge, not dealers of action. But
In order to be preservers of knowledge, you kind of have to be alive.
Yes. Well, I will help you a little. Just let me sift through here a second. And then your brain hurts.
Taking strain damage on this one.
And yeah, he's gonna take 3 strain. Your mind flashes to when Morgause came and you were watching through the windows while Joan and Elianna were talking with her.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one of them asked, but Joan and Elianna asked for her name.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Some call me Morgause."
Some?
There is your help. And then the voice is gone.
Some call her Morgause. I wonder what others call her. Interesting.
Cayden now? He needs
Well,
help.
yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go to Cayden.
You'll all come down surprised to see he's bruised, but he's breathing.
Oh my gosh. So
Sheesh.
freaking relieved. We're doing the good stuff. Good old good stuff painkillers.
Still
That
gonna
won't
go.
wake them up. His strain is beyond,
Oh, is it
well
strain?
beyond.
Energy.
It's both wounds. Healing wounds will be good, but he won't wake up from it because his strain is at 21 out of 12.
Ooh.
Shoot.
This man is out.
All right.
He needs rest.
Ow.
He needs a
Well, she's
doctor.
gonna do that anyway to see if he wakes up.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
He'll get some wounds back. 5, maybe?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you below your
And-
wound threshold yet?
Yes,
Does it?
currently. But that's temporarily below the wound threshold. Hey, look, he's going to have a sizable hospital visit now.
Whee!
He and Rian. Rian is
All
about
right,
to
we need
pass out.
to...
Alright, I suggest we perhaps go see a doctor again.
Right back to the hospital, I guess.
Yes, please.
We should just set up shop there at this point.
Pretty
Yes.
much, huh?
I
Be
will
helpful.
not argue.
Boys, do you wanna...
Go rent out some rooms.
Ha ha ha.
To me, maybe.
All right.
Please
well,
no jokes. I have a massive migraine right now.
Okay, well, I guess let's head to the hospital.
And Voltaire is gonna call Nikolai.
Oh, so Voltaire shows up now?
Yeah, Voltaire shows up.
Hey, Voltaire, where were you?
I looked around, found the button, pressed the button,
And?
and I had a wonderful conversation with the director of the circle.
Oh?
In my brain.
Oh.
She managed to point out something rather interesting in my memory. When Morgause came to visit at the reserve, she said, "Some call me Morgause."
That's true.
Faye.
Meaning not all.
Meaning only a few people have to actually call it that. You don't have to be named something for people to call you it. I lived among the Fae for the first 18 years of my life. That's a cheap way of not lying, but basically lying.
So we don't know if this is the Morgause, do we?
Not necessarily. No.
We've just been assuming this is Morgause. I mean, it makes sense.
That's the information we had to go on.
It makes sense, and I have no idea whether this director is even reliable, but we did save her establishment from an ogre. But anyway, we need to get to a hospital, and I need to call my boss.
Based on the skill of this glamour, I don't know. A lot of things are in question.
Maybe she's not the one really in charge.
She has one specific goal that just so happens to lead to a much larger effect. I think it's a safe assumption to say that she's not in charge.
Then that begs the question, who is?
Shoot.
Help! I
Alright, we're done. Recording.
don't understand how. I don't.
How what?
How is Cayden still alive?
I don't know.
I can't hear Aaron. What was that?
How Cayden is still alive? I can count like 5 or 6 occasions where he should have died and did not. 2 chances with the Skinwalker right there. Still survived the initial one where everyone was going through and even managed to actually do something about it. Like he was passed out, then was able to wake up and everything. So there was that.
This is what he
Then
does.
when freaking his wounds were not the best when our supposed Morgause sent like a vine when we weren't ready. We were distracted because he was talking to Coyote.
Mm-hmm.
And he lucked out with whatever coordination check he had and dodged it, and Coyote took it. Yeah, that would have killed him.
Yep, true.
What's his heroic ability, the one that allows you to basically say no to death?
Unbowed.
I can, yes.
Unbowed.
His narrative is just aligning with his heroic ability.
I guess it is. It is how he survived this whole time. It's just part of who he is.